Hi, good morning. So it's been a couple of days since we started with a restoration project on the new uh, farm or plot, whatever you want to call it. So just to show you guys a couple of things that we've done so far and some hurdles that we've stumbled on. So nothing ever goes easy in life. We always say in Afrikaans, there's no such thing as gou-gou. And what that means, direct translation, is no such thing as to quickly do something. You think going to quickly fix this and quickly build that. And once you get stuck in, you realize that it's a total mess and there's obviously always a curveball coming your way. So let me show you guys what we've done so far. Okay, so the stables, we've just almost finished first coat, and we're going to do white, as I said before, and with the green. Albert, one of my guys, I'll introduce you now, is busy painting. He actually works for me in the factory, but over here you got to be able to do everything to get the job done. So let me show you guys. So obviously we're thinking of sanding down these doors. So it's just normal pine wood that they've treated with some like oil with this color in it. I think it's quite ugly. So the idea is to sand it down and then treat it with something that will just basically bring out the natural color of the wood. So I'm still deciding if I want to sand or just take the planks out and plane them, take about a mil off. So that's what we've done. We've cleaned everything. We've power washed all the stables. So it's actually getting to look quite nicely at the moment. So Albert is just starting here to paint the first stable on the inside. I know it's probably going to only stay clean for the first week once there's horses in there. How's it, Albert? Are you busy with doing some polyfiller? Okay, good. So Albert, do one layer. Let it dry first, and then do more. Okay, but because it's going to take some time.
Yeah, no.
Okay, because it's quite a deep crack. Okay, and then once it's dry, you can just sand it lightly. Okay, just to take the shape, the edges off. Okay, so in the main house or the main dwelling, we've where I was going to sand the floors with a diamond cutting machine that I rented. It really didn't turn out the way I wanted. In fact, I actually wasted money. So I rented this machine for like 4,500 rand for 2 days, and I only ended up using it a few hours and then realizing that the floor quality is really bad. So somebody was trying to save money when they built the place by not putting enough cement in the screed. So basically I started sanding here, hoping that it'll be hard enough to just kind of get rid of this pattern and this color that they've done here. But as soon as I started sanding, you can see that it's just kind of like soft, and there's I don't know what they did there. So then I did a test over here to chop the screed off or chisel it off, and to see if there's hard concrete below it that I can grind and polish. But again, even below the screed, this is just not hard enough to actually polish and and get a nice finish on. So the next step, I think, here is to get all this chiseled out, everything. So we'll have to take the kitchen out to do that, kitchen cupboards out, and then take this down 30 mil, 35 mil, and then do a new self-leveling screed that will. There's something called grano that you just basically, while you're power floating it, you sprinkle cement powder on, and it makes like a hard cement colored surface, and that's actually quite, if you seal that with a urethane sealer, it actually looks nice. Over here in the garage, so as I said, we're gonna turn this into rooms later on. So over here, it was better. So this screed was actually hard enough for me to take the old sealer off and to to get a finish. It's hard to show it on the camera, but I've done it before, and once you seal it with the urethane, it looks really nice. The walls, there's a moisture problem, so I need to first see if there's. I hope they did put a layer of damp course in above floor level. I think they did, but what they didn't do, they didn't cut a groove in the cement, so it's probably pulling the moisture up through the plaster, because it's only about 30 centimeters high, and we've had lots of rain, so I think hopefully we'll be able to cut a groove at the bottom, stop the moisture from coming up, prime that plaster, and then repaint the place. We'll have to decide the floor plan, and if we're going to put a bathroom in here, ensuite bathroom, or what we're going to do. But this garage door we can take out, and obviously do a stacking door that you can open, something to that flavor. For now that's it. That little house up there, we're going to start with it hopefully on Monday. Pretty much the same issue with the floor. We're going to do put our office in there. But we're getting along. The guys are doing some grass cutting, some bush cutting, and starting to look a bit neater now. The thing is with these properties, you have to keep your hand on it, otherwise it just gets out of hand so quickly, especially in the rainy season. And so the previous owner, I think she just, once she knew she's selling it, she just let it go a little bit, not too much, but just a little bit. So but hopefully in a few months you won't recognize the place. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I can show you a bit more squat soon. Cheers.